even if we do find the information that customs wants, it still takes a day at the fastest for them to process the information. I don't think we're getting on the ferry today. We're getting all packed up to leave our campsite in La Paz because we have to catch the 5 p.m. ferry. It's already like 1:20, 1:30, and we still need to run several errands beforehand. We need to stock up on some groceries because I don't know how good the food is or if there's any food on the ferry. And we need to get more water, have some lunch. The ferry leaves at 5, but we need to be there more like at 2:30 or 3. So we need to make things quick.
We just need to get lunch now. It is 1:58.
New ETA is 2:27. We have 3 minutes to spare. We better not miss the boat.
What's that?
It's an expression in English. But we literally might miss the boat. So we couldn't come back to La Paz without stopping at our favorite tacos at McFisher's. Oh, Lima. I guess she got hot waiting, so Jorge put some water on her. We were running late before, but like I said, we couldn't come back to La Paz without stopping at our favorite tacos. So I got some tacos to go. I got tacos, manta ray tacos, shrimp tacos, smoked salmon tacos. We were on track to arrive on time at 2:30, but now, well, what's our estimated time of arrival?
2:59.
2:59, so it would set us back about 30 minutes. But hopefully that'll be okay. The ferry doesn't leave until a little bit later, so the whole point of arriving early, even though we have a reservation, is that the reservation doesn't really mean much. So we've heard you just need to get there early so that you can go through customs, pay, do whatever you need to do. Well, I guess we don't need to go through customs because our vehicle is Mexican. I don't know, we'll see. Pichilinque. What does the sign say? New, that's what you just said. New Fortress,
I guess this is like
San Jorge. Okay. I guess there's gonna be a lot of boats. U-turn stinks like fish. Jorge's going to go ask where the ferry is. We have no idea. What did he say?
we need to cross Aduana first,
Okay.
and then I guess like
That means customs.
they will tell us where to go. I think like all ferries are like here.
We've encountered a pretty big problem. Jorge's on the phone right now with the guy we bought the van from to see if he can find the number or serial number, I'm not sure, whatever custom needs in order for us to go through. And even if we do find the information that customs wants, it still takes a day at the fastest for them to process the information. So I don't think we're getting on the ferry today. And the next one, the ferries don't run every day, they run 3 days a week, so we'll have to wait a couple days for the next one if we're lucky to get the next one. So let's see. Jorge is thinking that they just want a bribe. The people at customs wants a bribe. So we'll see. Hopefully the guy that we bought the van from can help us resolve this issue. Problem is that customs is saying this vehicle is imported, and I think they want us to pay for the temporary import permit that most people coming across the ferry, like if you're coming from the United States, anywhere outside of Mexico, you need to get a temporary import permit for your vehicle ahead of time. I don't know the details because we don't need to, because this vehicle is Mexican. But customs is saying that it's been imported and that it's not Mexican. And I think they want us to pay and get the paperwork for the temporary import permit. I need to ask Jorge though, but I think that's the issue. We made it through customs. I'll explain that in a minute. And now we went through some other government stop and we have this ticket. And now I'm going to go to TMC, which is the brand of ferry that we're riding with, and go and buy the ticket. I just got our tickets. We're going with the TMC company, the TMC ferry company. There are two companies you can choose from, Baja Ferries or TMC ferries. And Baja ferries is more commercial, I think. Like, you have your room and you can't sleep in your van. And we have Colima, and Colima would have to be in a cage separate from us. So we went with TMC ferries. They'd let you sleep in your van. And when we called and we asked about Colima, if they allowed dogs, they said it depended on the captain whether or not we could sleep in the van.
But I don't think there's any option.
But we can sleep in the van. And they said Colima needs to be in a cage, and we said we don't have a cage for her, so they just said, like, okay, just leave her in the van. It was $320 for the two of us and the van, and that includes dinner and breakfast on the ship for the both of us. Did you bribe the customs agent? How did we get through customs? What miracle happened?
They told me that our van is imported and that we need like a special number that all imported vehicles need to have, and we didn't have it. The van was imported from Germany, Mercedes, but it was imported by the agency, not by like a civilian, you know? So the custom agent was very persistent on getting like this number. I gave it to him. He was still like didn't get enough let pass. So I think he was trying to get a bribe. It was like over an hour for customs. Right now it's like 4:30. We finally got through because the guy told me, okay, well you go to the boat. If they don't let you pass, then you come to me and then you're gonna have trouble. And I was like, all right. I'll go, and if they don't let me pass, then I'll come back to you to get in trouble. That's very weird.
If that doesn't scream bribery, I don't know what is. Because he's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll let you pass to see if you can catch the boat. But if you're too late to catch the boat, then come back and see me, and we'll iron this out. Well, obviously, it's not that they're not that strict about it. No, he just wanted to see if we would give him money. He wanted us to get frazzled and stressed and short on time so that we would do anything, bribe him, give him money. We didn't give him any money. We gave him all the paperwork, no money, and I guess he felt that we weren't gonna bribe him, so he just let us through. He did us a favor and let us go through. That must be very difficult to drive an 18-wheeler reverse up that narrow driveway. Getting our parking spot for the night on the ship, on the ferry. Jorge got his phone number. We asked if we could fly the drone, and he was like, yeah, no problem. Send me the video. We're parked in our little spot on the ferry for the night. You can't tell by how sweaty we are. It's very hot. Jorge is kneeling right underneath the fan.
We were very chill until this guy turned his engine on. We were getting ready to sleep, and I guess someone wanted some AC in his truck.
Boo!
I'm so glad we had Dramamine with us, because if not, I don't know what would have happened, but I'm sure it wouldn't have been good. The boat moves so much at night.
Have a seat.
Nice service.
We're finally off of that sweltering hot ferry and we're in Mazatlan. We're going to find some seafood for brunch because Mazatlan is known to have exceptionally good seafood. We're headed to a restaurant to eat some aguachile. That sounds extremely refreshing after being on a boat for 16 hours. Just what the doctor ordered. After this ferry crossing from La Paz, Baja California Sur to Mazatlan, Sinaloa, we are now in mainland Mexico and ready to start exploring. Thanks for following along, and a big shout out to our favorite follower, Nico. See you soon in Jalapa, and we'll see everyone else next week.